Hi friends, welcome back to 5 Minute Modern, where in 5 minutes or less we learn about an important artist, artwork, or concept in the history of modern art. My name is Cindy, and today we're learning about one of my favorite artists working today, Calida Rawles. You may know her work from the cover for Ta-Nehisi Coates' novel, The Water Dancer. Rawles was born in Wilmington, Delaware in 1976 and was drawn to art and literature from an early age. Growing up, Rawles had never learned how to swim. Segregationist and racist laws barred people of color like her parents and grandparents from public pools and beaches. And having never learned to swim themselves, Rawles' parents and grandparents were unable to teach her. However, Rawles took swimming lessons as an adult and began swimming laps, where she discovered a profound tranquility that would deeply inform her art practice. Rawles works with live models who swim and pose in pools and in the ocean, while Rawles snaps hundreds of pictures both under and above the water. Her assistants sometimes splash around the subject to create ripples in the water. From there, Rawles carefully selects one of the photos to use as a basis for her painting. As a photorealist painter, that is, a painter whose work is so realistic that it resembles a photograph, Rawles is meticulous in capturing her subject and the water around them. In looking at the way Rawles captures light on the waves, I was reminded of British artist David Hockney. Hockney was a gay man who moved to Los Angeles in 1964. He fled London due to the UK's criminalization of homosexuality at the time. In LA, Hockney became fascinated by the countless backyard swimming pools, which offered a space of privacy and autonomy for gay couples. Swimming pools would be a recurring theme in his work to the present day, with him often experimenting with the issue of how to show light and motion in the water on a flat canvas. And though I find Hockney's work beautiful and his experiments with water to be really interesting, I truly feel as though Rawles has perfected the portrayal of caustics, that is, patterns of light on the water, to a degree that has always eluded Hockney. Curator Christine Y. Kim compared the bubbles and ripples in Rawles' paintings to constellations of stars, and I think that's a fantastic point of comparison, because there is something that feels otherworldly about Rawles's compositions. And it's an otherworldliness that I find to be wholly unexpected, given how Rawles' work is deeply connected to the history of racism in this country. In placing her subjects in the water, she claims for them the spaces of public pools and beaches from which they were excluded by the segregationist laws that impacted her family and many others. She also references the tragic history of the transatlantic slave trade, in which the autonomy of Black people was cruelly stripped from them as they were forced across the ocean and into bondage. Nor does Rawles shy away from the ongoing violence being done to Black people. This haunting work of a figure being subsumed by waves is dedicated to Freddie Gray, a 25-year-old Black man who was murdered by police in 2015. Perhaps the painful histories that Rawles' work invokes make her paintings all the more poignant, as she provides people of color with the grace and autonomy that they have so often been cruelly denied. Like I said at the beginning, Rawles is one of my favorite working artists. I think her technical skill in reproducing photographs and paint is absolutely unmatched, and I find the use of a highly realistic style to portray such transcendent imagery to be deeply impactful, as though Rawles is telling us that the beautiful vision of her work is already coming true. I hope you all enjoyed learning a bit about this amazing contemporary artist. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.